Welcome back to the Private Villa. Just before we start the video, mind my hair. Obviously, we have no hairdressers open because we're still in lockdown. So just mind that for a minute. And I just wanted to say, I think I did go a bit overboard last video, but I think I was entitled to it. But I just want to say, I am really happy for where we are because obviously last season we were in that relegation battle. And this is a massive turnaround for us. I think we are setting up expectations a bit too high, if you ask me. I think top six is a bit too high. We can still get it. Europa League, I'm not too sure. I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. But yeah, that's all I can really say about that. I just want to not remember last game because I know I sort of. I can't say I know because then I'll look stupid if something bad happens. But after a shite loss like that, we always come back strong in the next game. So obviously today is Aston Villa versus Wolves preview. Just before the video starts, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers. Like the video, comment. I talk to everyone in the comment section. And yeah, let's get into the video. So Aston Villa versus Wolves. Obviously it's a derby day. Derby day. Obviously the last time we went against Wolves at the Molineux, we won 1-0. I thought it was definitely a 50-50 game, but I think Martinez definitely kept us in that game. Obviously one of the best goalkeepers all time and my personal favourite. And I think he's the best goalkeeper in the league right now. So obviously the last 3 games we have had one loss against you-know-who. Won against Leeds 1-0 and obviously lost to Leicester 2-1. Whereas Wolves, they've actually got a draw against Newcastle 1-1, which is boring. And lost to Man City 4-1, which was highly expected if you ask me. I'm not too sure who they went against before that, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you look at the stats from there, obviously we both are on sort of a weird run of form right now. Our reason is obviously Ben has actually put a video out on this, and I'm really glad he has, because you don't really see anyone really saying it from Villa, and I think it's time someone actually came out and say it. So please go and look at that video Ben's put out. It's a real informative video of why Jack Grealish, we just love him so much, and why he is really the heart of Villa right now. Whereas Wolves, I'm not too sure what's really gone on there. Their run of form is just weird. I think they had that one time where they hadn't won any game in like 8 games or something. So obviously, I don't really know what's going on there. If you look online, the stats are actually saying Wolves are the favourites to win this game, which I don't think is right. If you're talking about how good we were last game, you can't really judge a team off one game, if you ask me. Yes, it was poor. We all knew it was poor. It was just very un-Aston Villa-like, but it is what it is. So, we're going to get into the players. So, from Aston Villa, if there is any Wolves fans watching, which I know there is, obviously you want to watch out for Ollie Watkins, who's, had around 12, 11 goals this season. Traore is one player you need to really look out for. He's very sneaky on the ball. Target I've put down, I think he definitely should be in that England squad. The improvement he's had this season, you know what I mean? I've been his biggest critic, but I'm always that person. If they're doing good, I will say something about it. If they're doing something bad, I've got to say something. But he ain't doing anything bad. I think he was one of our best players last game as well. It was just no one to really finish the ball and obviously keep the ball in the back of the net. Obviously I've put Sanson as well. I think Sanson really should start for this game. I don't know how he hasn't started yet. I think he's been on the team sheet since Southampton and he still hasn't had a start. I think he's had around 20 minutes time on the actual pitch at most. If you saw last game, you definitely saw a bit of an improvement, because obviously when he came on, we had so many chances to score. But yeah, he needs to start. El Ghazi, obviously the goal scorer against Wolves last time we went against them. I think he should start as well. I think if anyone's going to score, it probably would be him. That's if Grealish isn't playing. I don't think Grealish will be. And obviously Martinez, best goalkeeper in the league right now, if you ask me. Who's obviously in my fantasy football team. If anyone wants me to actually part of my fantasy football team, leave a like as well, because obviously I have started playing it. It's actually quite addictive if you ask me. So yeah, let's get on to the Wolves team. So obviously from Wolves, you got Adama Traore. He hasn't really been on form for a long time. Neves, I think he got a goal against Arsenal and then one last game against Newcastle. Pedro Neto, who's also in my fantasy football. Do not ask why, I believe he's a bench warmer. And obviously you got Silva. I think he's around 18 years old, and he seems like a real decent player. And for their goalkeeper, Patricio, which, you know, I think he's actually quite good. Yes, against Man City let him fall, but it's Man City at the end of the day. And, you know, I think he's having a decent season, to be honest. Why am I confident going into this game? So, obviously, on the derby day, form goes out the window. We all know that anything can happen. I think we were the ones going into last game against Wolves, not the favourites, if I believe. So I'm not too sure. But for this game, obviously we aren't the favourites, which we should be really. But yeah, obviously form goes out the window for a derby day. But I can't really say if I'm confident or not, because obviously the only bit of confidence I'm getting is because when we are playing shit one game, next game we're always better. And for an example, by the way, I think we went against Brighton, lost, and next game we went against Arsenal, won 3-0. So, you know, we're the weirdest team in the season. And I think I'm going to put out a video talking about why the hell we're not winning when we're conceding a goal. Because obviously when we concede a goal, we're either looking to just lose the game or we're just looking for a draw. It's just, do not understand what's going on, to be honest. So we are going to get into the score predictions. Obviously, what I do on this channel, I do a neutral's point of view and then my personal opinion. So from a neutral, I think a neutral would say a 1-1. You know, obviously they will go and say, oh, Grealish, that's not playing, whatever. You know, I'm not going to respond to it anymore because I think it's a bit petty. That's all people can really come up with. I mean, look where we are on the table. It's not all Grealish, you know. It's the likes of Watkins, Traore, Target, El Ghazi, Martinez, you know, players like that. So, you know, people need to like cut us a bit of slack there. For my personal opinion, I've gone with a 2-0 to the Villa. I think we're definitely going to bounce back with a goal from Traore from Watkins' assist. And I'm going to go with an El Ghazi finisher with an assist from Watkins, I think. You know, I think El Ghazi will probably get a goal. If you watch last game, it was not bad at all. Like, you know, I don't really like watching the highlights when we lose the game, but looking back, he actually had quite an alright game. Obviously, people are going to judge him because he didn't get a goal. And I don't really like that, but, you know, you got to judge how they're using the ball, what they're doing, and, you know, obviously, we had fairly good games, to be honest. So just before I end the video, please go and look at Ben's video. It's, you know, I don't think anyone else who is a Villa fan's really talking about it, but it is sort of true. Grealish is, you know, he's the heart of Villa. Obviously, he's a Villa fan. He is the captain, and like, you know, whenever he's playing, we do have a better game. But, you know, I do have to back the team up. When he isn't playing, we can still get results. There is other players. We aren't just a one-man team like Tottenham, like the likes of Man United, you know, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, up the Villa, with a pride of Villa. We'll see you for the next video.